Right, hello and welcome back. Today we were going over a little server tutorial. Oh god, I've just broke something. It's going perfectly well. Oh god. Anyway, so as some of you may know, and hopefully the people watching this are part of the team, I have a Minecraft server. It's not yet released unless you're watching this in the future. Whoa. But I have been asked to do a little tutorial on SignShop. Ignore any messages that go on in the chat, just don't worry about it. So let's jump straight into this. So, SignShop is a sign shop. SignShop is a plugin for servers that a lot of servers use, especially prison servers, roleplay servers, all stuff like that. So it's very useful and handy if you know how to use it. So, I've got a little example here. Let me just see my bell. I have nothing, so let's do this really quickly. There we go. Right, so if I right-click on this, it will give me, of course, that, because I've done that wrong. Let me just do that again really quickly. Hang on. You know what? We'll forget it. We'll do it. So, first things first, when it is red, that means that the chests are empty or something's gone wrong down the line. So you need to watch out for that. And blue means it's working. So, in SignShop, the plugin, there are lots of signs. So you can get heal signs, feed signs, buy signs, sell signs. The ones that I'm going to be showing you lot today is buy and sell. So, with this, if you want to do a buy sign, so what they do is they right click on the buy sign and they get the item for a certain price. Obviously you need one of the plugin economies, so you can't use one of the vanilla ones, so something like Essentials will work, which is what I'm using. So, wet sponge, I don't know why I've used that. Oh, of course, for protection, you can only get rid of this with a golden axe. I don't know why it's a golden axe, don't ask me, go ask them. So, a buy sign, what you're going to be doing is do that, so it's a bracket by bracket, and then you can do this any colours, I don't know, I'm just going to do one for now, and then wet sponge, or whatever your material is. These middle two lines, so the second and the third line, do not have to be anything at all. You can leave them blank, you can put gobbledygook on it, whatever you want. I'm just putting it so that the users or clients know what they're going to be getting. So then on the fourth line is your price, so I think it is always dollars, but you might want to check up on that one. I'm pretty sure you can change the colour if it's still working, so I could do NB 100 whatever, but just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to be leaving the money like that. So, I'm going to leave that for now, and as you can see it's just black, because at the moment it's still seen as a vanilla sign. If you've never done it before, or if you have the tutorial on, it may come up somewhere in your chat saying, this is a buy sign, you can do this, you can do that. But obviously people are too lazy to read sometimes, just saying. So, you will need a chest for this. You can put the chest anywhere in your world. I'm not sure if it'll work if you cross-world. So, as in like multiverse. I'm not sure if that'll work, but anyway. So, in the chest you can put whatever you like. So, at the minute I've got one wet sponge in there. I need to point this out because I've done it myself. Whatever you put in the chest straight away is what will come up on the sign, not what the sign says. So, if I did this, it's got 64 sponge in, and if I left clicked this now, it would be 64 wet sponge for $100, but it won't tell me that, so you need to make sure that this is set, there's only the right correct amount in there. And obviously, once you have created the connection, you can put as much as you want into there. So, once you've put the desired amount in there that you're going to be selling or buying, you left click with a piece of redstone. And if it is incorrect, if you forgot to change something, you can simply left click it again or remove the stored location. If you left click it again, so it will tell you facing west, 1 sponge. We're then going to left click the sign, and voila, it's turned blue. So this should work now. So if I just empty that inventory, I think you can do it with a full hand, but just so it looks nice and clean. So my bow is that. If I right click, I get 1 sponge, and of course because I've bought it from me, my economy won't change. But if you set this up or somebody else sets this up for you, it will take your money or give you money, if that makes sense. So it's very handy. And obviously, see now the chest is empty. The sign has gone red. So, like I said before, you have to put one sponge in, or one whatever material you want to start off with, but then you can put as much in as you want. So, see now, it will, if you right click it, will update it, so then it will only give me one sponge each time, and I can just keep filling this up. A nice handy way that I like to do this is by... oh, my mouse is not working. By having a hopper and a chest on top of that, and then just put in your stuff in there, and then obviously go into that chest. Just keeps it nice and full without you having to keep updating it. And obviously this can't be broken without Golden X, or if you destroy the link. Oh, excuse me. So let's take some of this sponge out. So the second sign that I'm going to be showing you today is the sell sign. So the sell sign, oh, I can't remember what I connected it to, so we will put it back in a sec. Sell sign is really similar to the buy sign, apart from obviously it takes items from your inventory and gives you money in return. In the example that I'm going to show you, my money will stay the same since I've created the link or the shop, and plus I am selling my stuff. So, but this should work if it's not your shop or if somebody else is buying it, selling it, etc, etc. So is this working? Oh yes it is. Right. Oh no, it's not actually. So we're going to destroy this and we'll do it. So you want to do bracket sell space, and then anything. I'm just going to put, for argument's sake, one wet sponge. Again, you can put any colours, anything on these two middle lines, and then the price of your object there. So again, you can change that to any colour you want. This sell and buy bit, always the first line on the signs have to be the same. You can't change the colour. So as you can see, it's just a black vanilla sign at the minute. So you can use single, double chests. I'm not sure about modded chests. I don't really use modded chests, so I don't know if there's a mod for triple chests or not, but if there is, I don't know if it works. So as I said, you can use single or double chests. We're going to be using double chests for this one. So I'm going to put one wet sponge in there. Again, if I put 2 stacks in there, it would take 2 stacks off of me if I had it. So you have to be very careful with that. So we've got one wet sponge in there, left click with the redstone, left click sign, and as you can see it's turned blue. Let's just get rid of that. And it's taken one wet sponge and give me 100. Obviously my bow won't change because of the way I've set it up, but don't worry about that, it will for you. And then obviously I can fill it up again. You don't really want to fill these sell chests up as such, since it will get full if people are selling loads of stuff. One neat little trick that I like to do though is, give me a second here, so having the buy chest there, or there, and then having the sell chest on top with a hopper in between, because then any items that the user sell goes into this sell chest here, and it moves down into the buy chest. It's just a nice little cool way of making sure that your items are there as much as possible. So that is the basics of this mod slash plugin. Just proof that it isn't just wet sponge that works. I don't know why I chose wet sponge, it was just the first item that I saw. Let's just get rid of this. So let's buy 1 iron. So just proof that you can put anything there. We'll do that. And then do 100. There we go. Just do this. Do that, do that, do this. And then remember, only put 1 in there. Redstone, redstone. And then watch my iron. Buy that. There we go, voila. Right, so that is going to end this tutorial. Hope you found it useful. I should be bringing out some more pretty soon for the server, since some of the people do not know how to use it fully. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.